a talented roster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Ohio State's offense will have the first possession of the game. Last time these two met, Ohio State didn't just fight that team across the field. They pretty much knocked them out, stomping Michigan.
Yeah, it was a heavyweight knockout, too. They were throwing haymakers right from the opening bell. We know that Ohio State recruits at such a high caliber. They're consistently pumping guys into the NFL. First-round talent as well. Last year's game, all of their best players, they showed up with.
And Michigan had no answer, and now does Michigan have an answer this year? Because it's another talented Buckeye team. Every year you're going to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game.
62.99. Only a little bit. I just got the charm for now.
To fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now here's Sayin. Safe completion on the screen. Looking for room at the 25. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10
If I
from
went
the
to full
31.
game, then I could get 62 out of it. I pay 62 for it. Probably like 64, probably like 64.
And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
And I think on that last play, that's
So say that and pay the goddamn
trying to
season.
predetermine who he wants to throw
$74?
to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hands.
It'll be 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Michigan's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on him and make others beat you?
Well, they talked to us this week on defense. They said, look, we want to play zone as much as we can. We need to bracket him as often as possible in and out, but we know he's going to line up in different spots. So obviously we've got to communicate. The one thing the quarterback told us this week is, I don't care where he lines up, and I don't care who they cover him with, if it's 1 or 2 guys. I'm still throwing him the football because I know.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that big skill.
They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us.
Whoa, where you going? You want the what? Leave my stuff alone.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
Leave the door alone.
Give to the running back. Corralled brought down by the defense.
Get over there.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great job by the defense there on 4th down. I'll say this, QB sneaks are not a guaranteed play that you're going to get on offense. Everybody thinks it is. You dial it up, it's an automatic first. Not the case. That time, the defensive line was lower. They got more push. There was just nowhere for the quarterback to go. Great job by the big.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Here's Julian saying to throw. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, saying it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position is going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find them.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's got great speed, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So here comes the Buckeye offense on the field.
Get down.
This offense has been stagnant so
Get
far.
down.
1, 2, 3 kick the
Get
last time
down.
they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Get away from that microwave.
Buckeyes
Now.
with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to the well. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't bite. They were there to make a negative play. Now set up 4th down.
The Buckeyes will put it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. the direct snap. It's Marshall. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And here comes the offense on second down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Buckeye. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize blue wing helmets on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know it's about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Underwood in the gun on third down. He wants to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions. Hoping this one will be more productive. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Turns it on at midfield. Smashes through the tackle. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. This quarterback part of their running game. Got a little grass. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run, and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They'll run it here on third and goal. Touchdown,
Other than that.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He's a lucky bum. Lucky bum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Play fake, Underwood. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and has never had a chance.
Why are you eating another apple and they don't finish that?
In college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job.
This is a special dance.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Oh, what a cut! Looking for more room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front. Create some running lanes. The running back before he can go anywhere. Getting tackled. Nowhere to go.
Here's Sayin to throw. Makes the catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front. board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, or get us some points.
Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Underwood to throw. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they can muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but
looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought...
And the ball's out there after it. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. Remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumble. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. On his way back from the 20. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and they've sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Say it. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to pass. It's Sayed. Fires quickly. Pick up of 5 is now second and 5.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Offense gets set for second down. Sayed back to the air. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Throw it. Say it.